Alright, hey guys, we're back with you today. A little bit lower in here today. We've got the camper lowered down due to some significant snow and ice that we're probably going to get. But today we're going to do a real quick and easy install. I'll grab you here and show you what we're working with. We're going to be replacing our Suburban thermostat here. This is not always accurate for me. It's usually, you know, it's usually got a big temperature swing in it. So we're going to be replacing that today. I've seen this on Facebook and not really seen an install on it yet, but we just got this in and we're going to check it out. We're going to try and see if we can't switch it out, but we've got a non-programmable thermostat here, and it's basically going to turn us into a digital readout. We're going to check it out. We're going to install it and see if it'll give us a better readout than our old factory original here. I don't know that it'll work yet, but we're gonna install it and we're gonna test it out here in the coming days to see if it'll perform. And got this off of Amazon. Not too expensive, 15-20 bucks. But I'll get you set up here. It should be a pretty straightforward install. Nothing too rough on you. But we'll get it set up here. Okay, guys, we're back at this thermostat here. Alright, first thing you're going to do is make sure you got your system powered down. That way you ain't got no voltage coming through your wires. It's going to be it's 12 volts, so you still want to make sure you got your system powered down. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I've just got my little multi-screwdriver here. I'm actually going to unhook the white wire and the red wire, and I wouldn't necessarily pay attention to colors, because I mean somebody could have done something in here, tampered with something, especially if you bought a pre-owned camper. I'm just going to unhook the wires here and get them out of the way. Pull them out straight. Then you got two of the square head screws, but they're generally set up to where you can use a square head or a Phillips screw. I'm just going to screw them out. We're not going to use I can use my power drill here, but the screws not that long, not that tough to get out. I may use my power drill when I'm installing the new thermostat. So okay, simple as that. Your old thermostat's unhooked. We're not going to discard it right now. We're going to keep it. We don't know how this new one's going to work. It should work good. Should maintain a more steady temperature in the camper, I'm hoping. But then we have our new backing plate for our new thermostat. I'm going to install it first So the kit includes the batteries that power the thermostat and two little screws here. Let me get them out for you. Got this nice little slot. We'll slide our wires through, and we'll work with them here in just a second. Now we're going to use. I'm going to use my battery drill. It'll be a little bit quicker. You can put them in by hand. I mean, you don't necessarily have to have a battery drill. You can put them in by hand. But in this case, I believe the battery will be a little bit more quicker and efficient. Alright, there's the bottom one in. Don't have to be super tight on there. You ain't got to really crank down on it, especially if you're using that battery drill. Now we're going to hook up the wires here, and just going to make sure these are twisted fairly good together. I may have to go get some wire snips. Then we're going to go back to our screwdriver, and these are straight. And I've got plenty of extra wire here. We're just going to tuck the extra back in here. That way nothing touches nowhere. Then we're going to tighten our screw down. We're going to do the same thing with our white wire. Because we don't want these two wires touching, especially when we power up the system. Flip these down out of the way. Nothing's touching there. There we go. Now we can get our cover and install the batteries in our cover. Everything's marked. Like I said, I've not got the power onto the system. And I do have my space heater running in here right now. I'm hooked up to the house, so we're on shore power. Right now it says it's a balmy 68. So there we go. We'll turn our power back on to our system, and it's got a on-off switch down here. Okay, I don't know if you can see it or not, but we got that new thermostat installed, and we're trying to test it out a little bit. It should be getting ready to kick off. It was about 70 degrees in here. Now the camper's heated up to 71. Like I said, I had my space heater running before this, so the camper was already warmed up. It's about 28 degrees outside. I'm going to see if it'll kick this furnace off, and we'll see if we got a working idea here. Like I said, it just switched over to 71, so I don't know exactly where it has to be at before it kicks the furnace off. Alright, there it went. Alright, the fan's going to run for just a few seconds on our furnace, but the fire just went out. I think I've seen it through the inspection plate there. The flame just did extinguish just then, so yeah, it's going to work good. And we'll see. Like I said, I've got the camper lowered, so it's sealed up tighter than normal. You know, it's a pop-up camper, so it's got the canvas, and it's actually went up to 72 in here. So yeah, in my theory of this, I believe this thermostat right here will maintain a more constant temperature. That's the reason I installed this. You know, like I said, we tend to do, you know, some early spring camping where we need heat, and it is, you know, some boondocking, so I like to have my 12-volt furnace where I can use it. And just want to say again, thank y'all for watching this video. There just went the fan. It just turned the fan off, so we can reach up here and hit the off button, because we're done with this testing. The battery on this, the batteries last about a year on this thermostat, so make sure you change your batteries probably once a year, once a season. But once again, thank you all for watching. You know, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Love to hear from y'all. Y'all take it easy.